devotion. Yesterday we went.
Okay, I'm
Hi,
recording now.
everyone. This is Miriam Smith Stevens, aka your brand paramedic. I am the founder and the CEO of the Thankful Revolution Legacy Group. I am so excited to be a part of this sixth annual virtual Brightside Women's Conference celebrating women as we're closing out the month of March, which is the Women's History Month. And today we are joined in our Brightside Lounge. It's a virtual lounge in Zoom. Have bring your coffee, bring your own beverage, BYOB, okay. And then bring yourself and bring your ideas, and we just want to chat it up. So, one of the things that we convened and when we kicked it off on yesterday was having messages about hope. There are a lot of people in this world today experiencing some devastations, whether it's natural disasters or whether it is a personal situation, health scares, financial layoffs of jobs. People are unsure, it's just a lot going on. So, what kind of impressed me was let's compile a 50 days of hope. And so I'm going to bring it up on the screen and then we could talk about it and we will go through it. So give me a moment while we're doing that. All right.
Sonia, why don't you give us oh, she's already up. All right, there we go.
All right. So we're going to expand this so we can start and you can see the 50 days of hope and why we're here. Days of Hope. It's a devotional 50 Days of Hope Healing and Restoration Guide. We put this together so that we could start a habit of waking up in the morning and just really jumpstarting our day with some gratitude, with some inspiration, with some tip to get us moving if you're experiencing some type of devastation, some type of setback. It just realized a setback or a setup is just a next avenue or opportunity for your step up. So let's go on, shall we? Now, again, my name is Miriam Smith Stevens, CEO and founder of the Thankful Revolution. And the reason why I chose the number 50 because it's significant. It represents a time of transformation, completion, new beginnings, and even in ancient times, 50th year was marked by a year of jubilee, a time of healing, forgiveness, and restoration. So this devotion is just designed to walk us through 50 days of intentional growth, faith, and renewal as we journey through each day. And let these moments of reflection and prayer guide us towards healing. All right, because why? In my signature message, I say shift happens, and I'm not being profane. SHIFT happens. So now what? What do we do when we get that type of situation? We went through day one yesterday. The tip was take inventory of your current situation honestly. And some suggestions are to express your emotions openly today, whether through journaling, speaking with a trusted friend, or through a prayer. Your affirmation is I am brave. I'm brave enough to face today's challenges. We are courageous. When we're faced with something, we have to, pull up our bootstraps and get brave and dig in. And the prayer was, God, just help me. Help us to face reality with strength and courage. May we be honest with ourselves, acknowledge our feelings, and trust in your guidance along the way. A scripture that we offered was Psalms 147:3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. And then finally, we wanted to use an inspirational quote, a quote from Calvin Keller. It's although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of overcoming of it. Now, we're going to go ahead and dig deep in today and we'll have some conversations. The tip for today, it's seek immediate assistance from available resources. Your suggestion, reach out to local support organizations for aid, whether material or emotional. And then your affirmation, I'm worthy of receiving support and help. I want to kind of poll the people who are in this lounge today. What do you think about that affirmation of being worthy of receiving support and help?
Hey, Miriam, can I jump in?
Yes, please.
For me, a lot of people are givers, a lot of people are people pleasers. And when the world or something happens in their world, they have been so used to giving everything to everybody, and they've been so self-sufficient that they forget to ask. And sometimes what they don't ask because they see it as a sign of weakness because they've been the one who has always given to everybody else and put everyone else first. And I want everyone listening right now to know that asking is not a sign of weakness, and people are just waiting for you to ask, and they'll be by your side ready to jump in.
Absolutely. And for those of us who are not so wonderful and privileged to know you, go ahead and share your name and where you're calling from or where you're from, where you're currently at. And I'd love the others to also say the same thing. And then we'll go on through the next part of this devotion. Go ahead and start it off for you, Sonia, and name and your business and where you're from.
Okay, thank you, Miriam. I'm Sonia Figueiredo. Hello, everyone. And I am the founder of Mindful Transitions. And my program is Superwoman Syndrome and the burnout rate that belongs to that. And I teach women with a program called Higher Mind Protocols. Oh, and I'm from Australia. So it is nearly 3 a.m. here. It's lovely to meet you all.
And Sonia, go ahead and I'm not able to see the chat, so go ahead and pass the mic to the next one, and then the next one pass it on.
All right. Diane, would you like to do a shout out?
Oh, well, thanks so much for calling on me, Sonia, and thank you, Miriam, for really hosting this. This is so much fun. This is my first time, so thank you, Elizabeth, and I'm looking forward to the Women's Summit Empowerment Summit. So my name is Diane Cunningham, and I'm known as the Retreat Maven. Why? Because my business is called You Transform 360. I host retreats to empower women to where let me put it this way. I love hosting retreats in serene and natural settings because I understand the profound impact it has on personal transformation. So that's my name on that. But I'm also co-founder of You Transform 360. And Ascend to Purpose is part of that umbrella. And also Ascend Your Path, which is my speaker summit. And I'm really excited about being a part of Elizabeth's empowerment, Women Empowerment Summit. And we're blessed. And in regards to asking, every day I love to journal. So that is part of my ask. So I really write down exactly what I want when I start my devotion in the morning and talking to divine. And I call it my prayer of attraction. And to be quite honest, I have received so many blessings from that prayer of attraction. So I check off what I receive and I add something else. And I just one page jam packed with stuff. And I just love to having that devotion with God first thing in the morning. So thank you. So that's my part. That's my devotion. Thank you.
I love that. And next, let's hear from Beth.
Good morning. How are you? Or I'm not sure. Sonia said it's morning for her. It's almost afternoon for me. I'm on the east coast of Florida, and I work with homeschool moms, and I help them to guide their teen toward their God-given purpose. And I've had a great time with Coach Foundation. They have helped me, and definitely God has helped me to where I am today with the development of my course and all the other things that we deal with. I my course is especially designed for homeschool moms, but there's a teen aspect to it, a workbook that the teens go through to help them look at career exploration. And I think that's really important for 13 through 17-year-olds and even older. I'm finding out. Um, but especially at that 13-year-old age, they're also considering, do I continue to homeschool into high school, or do I take another avenue? Private school, public school, dual enrollment is really popular, which I think is a great option. In Florida, we have virtual school, and it's a great option for, what homeschool mom wants to try and handle calculus. I don't know of any. So um, the the course has turned into gamification, where there's actually a game board that hangs either on the refrigerator or the teen's bedroom door. And that serves as a communication and progress board, but it has a theme of a castle and knights. And guess what? The mom is the queen. And last week, I even decided I'm going to include, um, if there's a dad in the household, I'm going to include the dad slightly as well. I don't really work with dads, but this communication board, which has a knight and a castle and a canyon, which represents those struggles that we have to go through. Um, this serves as that communication board, as I said, and it allows messages to be delivered from the mom and the dad, and prayers to be delivered on this board. So it's a little bit asynchronous, meaning the delivery is throughout the day and throughout the week. But then the mom has time with her teenager for some of those life questions. So I have prompts for the life questions. There's a journaling aspect to it. And I could go on and on about it, but I'm just really excited because it um, allows that fantasy world. You can dive into the fantasy world, but it is very biblically based because it references the Almighty King. God is the director of everything we do. But I believe too that He doesn't really necessarily demand that we have a certain path. I think we have, through our choice, our freedom. I think we can select that path, listening for his voice to say, you know what, that's not for you. But I think he still, gives us that ability to choose according to our talents. And the gifts he gave us, a path, and especially at 13, to try out some things. Just jump in and try out some things, volunteer, do an internship. And I'll stop there. But I'm really excited about the artwork. And Miriam, I know that you've used AI, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that's really propelling me forward in the design of this course. So I'm really excited to move forward with it. Um, but I have that engineering aspect. I have a degree in electrical engineering, and my master's is in instructional design and technology. So sometimes I want it too perfect before I get it out there. So I'm struggling with that a little bit, but we'll move forward. I'm sure that God's going to help me and send people to help me to my beta team and that type of thing. So I'll stop for now, but you can tell I just love it.
Thank you so much for sharing, Beth. We appreciate it. What I'd like to do before we move on with the devotion is bring on Elizabeth. She is the visionary behind Brightside, and she could just share the whole reason we're convening in the mornings, and then what we have planned for this week, and then we'll finish up with the rest of our devotion.
Well, the reason that I started this was because of you. I lost my entire family. They passed away. My brother passed away when he was 17 and I was 15. So I experienced loss at a very young age. And one of the things and then I started my Zoom Brightside Club about 6 years ago, seven actually. And I kept hearing people, grieving for people that they lost. And one of the things that I tell everyone that grieves for a love of a lost one or a divorce or a separation or any of those things is make new friends. And one of our biggest audience is 90-year-olds. We've taught 90-year-olds how to be on Zoom, and they've been very excited. And they used to say even their doctors have passed away, their whole network has gone, their sisters, their brothers. And so one of the things that has helped me cope with grief is make new friends. And the Facebook has almost 4 billion people, so there's no shortage of friends. And so I fell in love with Facebook and making friends on Facebook. And I actually hosted events, and people flew from Texas to North Carolina to meet me. So I actually met people that I had never met before. And they came to see me, and I came to see them. And these are real people. Because some people are afraid of Facebook because they think that, you could, and yes, you could be scammed too. We've been scammed a couple of times, so I know. But when you take the good with the bad and you weigh it out, it's worth it. So this is why I do it. And this is why I like to teach online marketing, and I like to help people grow their audiences, because this is why we do it. We want to empower her. That means we want to empower you with next generation skill sets. So even people in ministry and who need to proclaim Jesus and spread the news, you need to have an audience. You need to grow your network, and that's why I love to do what I do. And each of you just being on my channel today is just such great joy. Meeting new people, making new friends. This is why we do it. And so we are inviting you for 7 days. You've missed the first one, but today is number two. So today is day 2. And then you will have us every morning at 11 o'clock just to recharge, to chat, to talk about things. When you had a job, you went to the water cooler and you met people, or you go to a restaurant to meet people, or you just network. And so that's why it came out of the thankful revolution that why don't we meet at 11 o'clock, because we were going to start the conference on Thursday, but then we said, what are we going to do between Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday? So we said, okay, then let's just meet and just recharge, and just not define it, just let it flow and let it happen the way it is. And then Miriam's written this amazing book of 50 devotionals, and I just love it. And so we said, okay, let's put a challenge to the group. If y'all can do 7 days of the devotion, then you can do 50. And I have to check the calendar on what the 50th day will be. And let's just meet up again on the 50th day, make it that our anniversary, and make sure we've read all the 50 devotions. So this is how we do it. And if you want to inspire us, and you have a tool, or you have an ebook, or you have something you want to share, or you have a video or a song, this is the forum. Bring it on. We love to share stories, and we want to hear from you. So I hope you will all come every day at 11 o'clock until Sunday. So don't think this is going to go on forever. It won't. It'll stop on Sunday. And then Thursday and Friday, you don't want to miss the conference. So on Thursday, we're going to do health and wellness. We're going to kick it off because health, mind, body, balancing life, relationships is most important for women. So we're going to do that first. And then we will have some educators who tell you their journeys with how they became doctors. They had all the problems that you have. Financial aid, no. They didn't have any money. They had relationship problems. They had their men walk out on them, but they still got their doctorate degree. So you want to hear from them, and we know that they'll inspire you. And then on Friday, and then we're going to have a party, and we're going to offer you a challenge to make $1,000. So if you follow our steps, you can do it. And if you do it, and the woman that makes the first $1,000, which is what we call passive income or online money. You might have heard about it. People talk about it all the time on YouTube. So now's your chance to try it out. And if you do it, then you could be the winner of a sponsorship package with us, which gives you an enhanced interview with me, as well as advertising in our magazine and a whole lot of marketing tools that you need to get your word out. So you really want this package and you really want to come to the conference, and we really want to give you this swag bag, which will not only have the challenge, but it will have some gifts from our sponsors, an opportunity to win a raffle prize, and just fun. We're going to have music, dancing, inspiration. So we want you there. Thursday from 11 to 3, and then in the evening from 7 to 9, we're going to have survivors tell their stories, and we're just going to have it going on the channel. And then Friday, we'll be teaching you digital marketing, how to make money online, how to share, how to get followers, how to get leads, how to prospect, and all those good things. And then Sonia, who's here, is going to show you how to take a photo and make it into an AI avatar. So how we can take you and make you look better than you ever imagined. So this is the real thing now. We are living in the AI world and you need to embrace it. And then Miriam is here and she's going to talk about how she learned how to breathe. When shift happens, you fall, something happens, you can't breathe. She's going to show you how to get out of that. And with a pivot, she's going to tell you how it happens. And Diane is here and she's going to show you how to be a speaker. So many of you have never spoken, you're shy, you don't know how to get on this online world. And Diane is going to walk you through, and then she's going to tell you about her channel. And if you're, meet her standards, it's not like everybody can be a speaker, then she might put you up as her next speaker. So lots and lots and lots of things. And all of you are invited to come and talk and share your stories. We give you 5 to 7 minutes for absolutely free, which is normally a $99 ticket price. So we want you to come, and so it's accessible to everyone, and we hope you will join us. And just for attending, you will get the swag bag and a host of other things. Plus, you can be in the challenge to be the first woman to get the $1,000 that we're going to show you how to get. So there you go. Over to you, Miriam. And we've got some more people. So hi, Queen and Lucia. Introduce yourselves. We're doing the pass the mic. So it's your turn now.
Yeah, so we're going to pass the mic. Thank you so much, Diane, for bringing Queen in. She's part of another collaboration group that we're a part of. And when you share your name, where you're currently located, maybe if you have a ministry or business, tell us a little bit about that. And then pass the mic. So we'll start with Queen, who'll pass the mic to Lucia.
And make sure you give us your email so we can send you the invitation to the event. And Miriam, of course, can also send it to you on Facebook as well. But if we have your email, then you'll be part of all the excitement, and you get your welcome kit, you get your workbook, you get Miriam's 50 devotional, and a whole lot of other things. So make sure you send us your email so we can email you. All right.
And we're doing this every day, 11 o'clock on Zoom. So make sure you keep the link and pass it on. Invite a friend tomorrow. We want to bring your beverage, your coffee, your tea. I'm a tea drinker, your water. Come ready just to have a good time of chat wherever you're located, because we've got an international call going on today.
Yes.
And you're going to hear from Queen now, who is not in the USA.
Okay, over to you, Queen.
You're on mute, babe.
Okay, good morning. I'm so okay. What a small world. Diane, I've known Diane since 2021, and I just joined this Achievement Dynamic group just last week and just met Miriam. What a small world, and it's like how God divine works, really. And I'm a little bit overwhelmed with all the information and gazillion Zoom links and groups and I'm like, from having one community to like not involved in anything. All of a sudden, I have all this information, so I'm a little bit overwhelmed in terms of like uh, this meeting, because it seems like there's a lot of meeting going on. I think I'm gonna have to just learn that one by one, step by step. And yes, I'm from Toronto, and I'm happy to be here um, and learn more and learn from each other, get to know everyone, and make new connections. I believe I'm in the right place with the right women with same intentions and purpose to just ascend, grow, impact, show up as love ambassadors and things like that. So that is my my thing as a Queen of Hearts. And I'm sure I could just ask informations, whatever I don't understand. Sorry about my voice. I'm having some sore throats here. Um, yeah, so Miriam got my email, my telephone. I'm not sure if I should put in the chat right now. I could do that too.
Yes,
And
please.
I will this
Yes,
thing
yes,
11.
please put it in the chat. And Diane, please put the Zoom in the chat so that we tell people that on Saturday we're going to Diane's event.
Mm-hmm. I cannot promise I will be attending Diane's event or our meeting, whatever, because I have something going on Saturday. Um, I will be busy having 30 people coming in my house, so I'm not sure if I could attend. Um, but yes, I'll put my information on the chat. And thank you for welcoming me. It's so nice to be here. It will take me a while before I could remember everyone's name. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming from Toronto unexpected. We love you and yes, you are the Queen of Hearts. So we look forward whenever you can share and stop by, please do. I also included the link in the chat for the Empowered the Brightside community on Facebook. Make sure to join if you're not a part of it. And we want to push this hashtag that Elizabeth has hashtag empower her, especially since we're in the month of March. We're wrapping it up, but hey, women, we're always here. We're always a force of nature. We always want to celebrate each other. We always want to walk in our power. Don't ever give it away. And so if you always need that kind of jump start, that boost to just say, hey, I'm on the right track, you got us. We're a community, we're a tribe. We're going to do that for one another. That's why we're here. We're here to lift each other up, to empower each other's purpose, and to keep it moving. So, with that said, and we're going to have some other folks probably drop in, we've got on the mic, Lucia. I saw you, girl, when Queen said Toronto. Is there a connection, maybe? Come on, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Lucia Harper, and I am in Ottawa, Canada, our nation's capital. Um, and I have been a spokesperson trainer for over 450 years. And I started when I was 18 and teaching youth how to speak about political activism. I think I came out of the womb pretty theatrical. I've been an actress all my life. But by day, I'm a superhero communications strategist. So, in these last legs of my career, as I'm over that hill a wee bit and happy to be there, I wanted to take brave stages and really help people take their quirk to work, really help them be brave. Conformity, brilliance doesn't come in beige. So, I really wanted to get away from government training and corporate training and stuff like that and really help people come out of their shell. There's no such thing as stage fright. And if you want to know what I mean by that, get in touch with me on LinkedIn. I'm excited to meet you guys. I love new faces. I just happened to be in my messenger and saw your guys' stuff. And so I just popped in. I hope you don't mind the spontaneity of the whole thing. I hope to learn more about you. I don't think I can come every day. That's like a lot of commitment. So, yeah, take your clerk to work, ladies. Bring it. Bring
Love
it.
it.
Queen and Lucia, you guys rock. I'm telling you, I love just the vibes. Now, if you can come every day, this is why we do it. So people who can't come to a certain day, they can meet us today. You're here today, and that matters. So don't worry about tomorrow and what you can and what you can't do. We are inviting you, and because it's such a long conference, jump in and jump out. You don't have to do the whole thing, but jump in and jump out, and then you will enjoy it because you're going to learn so many skills and tools, and you're going to get better from it. And we'll be sharing the video replays. Like last night, I couldn't go to a whole lot of conferences that I wanted to go, so I sat and I just listened to all the videos and I enjoyed them. So we will be sharing replays. So if you missed anything, we will send it to you in your inbox. So you'll be able to watch the videos. They'll also be on our Facebook group. So we'll be doing a lot of lives. So don't worry about missing anything. You're not missing a thing. You are here because you're supposed to be here. If you're not here, you're not supposed to be here. So it is called a predestined time. We are all here today because we're supposed to be here today. So let's make the most of today and have a great day. And then come back if you can. And if you can't, we'll be thinking about you, and we will have you in our spirit. So you'll be in the conference even if you're not there. So don't feel bad about it. But I just feel listening to you and your wives and what you're doing in Toronto. And I've been to both places. I've actually worked in Toronto, and I've actually been to Ottawa, and I had a ball because it's the capital city and it's actually the best city to visit. They have some awesome restaurants. Toronto is like the best city in the world because you have an urban lifestyle and you have those lovely beautiful houses, and then yet it's a hip city. And so it's a lot of fun. And the film industry is filming in all the time in Canada, so you bump into a lot of celebrities as well. So hey, Canadians, welcome, and Australians too. So I've been to Canberra too. So that's good to be in a place that you've seen and meet people from there. So welcome. Feel good about being here today. But I have a hard stop at 12:30. Miriam, you're inviting all these people.
I have one more person and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah. All right.
We have Vandana.
Yes.
Just go ahead and tell us who you are, just
And put
where
your
you're
email in
from.
the chat so we
And
can invite you to the conference. And then if you can make it, you can make it, or you can watch the replays.
yes, and make sure that everybody save the chat so that we can have your emails. So
Yes.
just tell us one thing about you, where you're from, and your name, please.
Oh my gosh. My name is Wandana. I'm an American living in Toronto. Absolutely love this country, this city, but also proud to be an American. It's a little dicey right now, but working on it. Um, but I am a marketer and strategist by profession. I got tired of doing that because I was amazed with the human capacity to brilliantly solve the wrong problems. And so now I'm on a quest to change that. So I speak and read and write and teach about how to solve the impossible. I'm a Wall Street Journal and best-selling USA Today best-selling author. I've spoken on, pretty elite stages, but more academic than like sort of broad. And I had breast cancer and I was recently in a coma. And coming out of that, I did my TEDx talk. And I've also launched a group for women, which is called What She Said. And it's all about lifting women, both the business that she's in and the woman behind the business. And we do it in a very unique way. So it's a very tight, very powerful group of women.
Wow, wow. We are just so honored for all of these Canadians here today
Yeah, I
for
know.
just connecting with us. We want to make sure that everybody put your contact information in the chat. We're going to be wrapping it up, and it's interesting that yesterday our message was about being brave in our devotion. Today, we're wrapping up our devotional, and I put that information. The last thing is our prayer, our scripture, and our quote. Our day two, we're talking about the scripture is Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. So when you've gone through challenges, which could be unexpected, like I say, when shift happens, now what? I've asked that question, and I'm sure all of you have asked that question in your life. When something unexpected has happened, and you're like on a rock and a hard place, and you're like, what do I do? Don't fear. God got us. He said he never leave us or forsake us. So a prayer that I would offer is guide me, Lord, to the resources that I need today. May I find the help I need to get through this. Whatever challenge we have, just ask, have a conversation like we're having today and say, look, I need your help. I'm at my wit's end. I need your guidance. And let me see the opportunities. Don't let me be blinded to them when they come. And one of the persons that I aspire to be like is Les Brown. A quote for today: asking for help isn't weakness, it's wisdom.
Mhm.
So, as we're wrapping up today, let's remember that we're all here, as Elizabeth said, for a reason, for a divine intervention. And we want to make sure that we continue to stay connected. Make sure you join the Brightside Facebook and everybody else's community. I have a community too.
Yep.
We're putting it all in the chat. Make
Hmm.
sure you save this chat if you don't know how. Go up into the chat column all the way up to the top. There's three little buttons that says Brightside Club. Click on that and hit Save Chat. Once the Zoom call ends, your chat will be saved to your desktop or wherever you're at. So, or you can do it the old-fashioned way. Just hit Control All in the chat, copy it all, and then put it on wherever you want to put it so that you can have all our links and contact information. Again, we're excited that you decided to join us today for our kickoff of the Brightside Lounge. And we'll go ahead. I'll start playing some music, but then we'll go ahead as Elizabeth is leading us out.
So I want to make some last minute announcements. We're doing the lounge every day at 11 o'clock. And if you can make it, it's wonderful. And if you're busy, we understand. You're here today. So that's what counts. And the conference officially starts on Thursday from 11 to 3. You can come and speak about your business. You can network. And then we have in the evening, we're going to do survivor stories. You can meet other women that are going through challenges that will share their stories. On Friday, we're doing everything marketing. So we'll be teaching you everything from ChatGPT to Google to, and then Sonia is going to end us with avatar photos that in our digital photo lab. And so all of you will get yourself a nice photo. Friday, we're having a party. So please make sure you come. It's a mixer. We're going to have games. We're going to have prizes. We're going to have giveaways. And one of the best giveaways is a challenge. We're going to challenge you to make $1,000. Now, our Canadians, I worked out the Australian one. I'm going to have to go and work out a Canadian one. So if y'all are really coming, I'll put the time to find it. And it's basically how can you make passive income online? And the woman who follows our steps and makes the first 1,000 will win a prize because she would be the winner of the challenge. So put it down on your calendar. Make sure that we have your emails in the chat so we can invite you to all the events because there's so many events you won't be able to keep up. So if you send us your email, we'll invite you and then you can choose which events you want to attend. If you'd like to be a speaker, get in touch with me so that I can put you on the program. Now, if you just want to hop in and speak like today, that's fine. But if you really want to do a presentation and you want to present, then I need to know that so I can schedule you into the program. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We are empowering her. You are one of the hers, and I am one of the hers. So we are empowering one another. And just like Miriam said, next time you come, bring all your social media handles so we can connect with you everywhere. And then you can grow your following, you can get more leads, and you can grow faster. All right, that's my spiel. Bye.
We're listening as we close out to the Brightside Global Victory March. Yay, everybody, groove a little bit. Take it up a little. Hey.
Bandana and Pokemon, we should connect.
Make sure y'all hit me up on direct message. I need to see all of y'all. Lucia, Vanessa, Diana, Beth. Got more speaking engagements for you. Get that body moving this morning. We lift our faces to the vibrant sun, knowing together the race is won. We march ahead with fire in our veins, dancing through the joys, through all the rains. Empower, inspire, lead and connect. Together we rise, we will not neglect. Brightside is calling with voices so clear, uniting the world, breaking through the fear. Elizabeth ignites and Elton revives. Through the power of dreams we keep alive. We march ahead with fire in our veins, dancing through the joys, through all the rains. Empower, inspire, lead and connect. Together we rise, we will not neglect. Brightside is calling with voices so clear, uniting the world, breaking through the fear. Elizabeth ignites and Elton revives. Through the power of dreams we keep alive. Yay! Power of AI. If you want a song personalized for you, hook me up. The brand paramedic.
All
Thank
right.
you, Elizabeth, and everyone. Have a wonderful
And
rest of
see
your
you
day.
tomorrow at 11 o'clock. And be in the group because we'll share the video there. So if you missed it, you can catch it up. So bye. Oh, I love that song. Thank you.
Have a
See y'all
blessed day, everyone.
tomorrow. And
Yeah, I'm
Sonia,
saving the
send
chat.
me everything on Canva. Okay. Bye. Have a great one.
Bye-bye.